Okay, guys, let's take a look at this Euro USD by the way. So, I mean, before we actually get started, we actually predicted this move. We said on the 20 we would actually be falling on this Euro USD, which we actually did. Today, which is the 21, we actually predicted we would actually be going red again, and we actually did. So now we would want to be predicting where our price will be moving for the next day, which is on the 22. So in order to be able to predict such a move, we would actually roll back to the weekly time frame first. We would start from the weekly time frame to better analyze this properly. As we can see on this weekly time frame, there's one move we are moving, which is actually a downward movement, right? This Euro USD has actually been dropping, I think, since late 2021. I think since last year, since around 2020. Sorry, our Euro USD has actually been dropping since 2021. Coupled with the fact that this price is now below the 10-period moving average, and now reason why we would actually want to see this move downward again is that once we add an impulse move, we will start the analysis from here. We add an impulse move downward, a correction was made. We also add another impulse move, right? This impulse move we add here actually broke below these previous lows. This was the previous lows. Price broke below it, right? After the price broke below it, we actually had a pullback again, which actually came to hit our 10-period moving average. After a pullback, there's only one move we are expecting next again, which is a bearish move, impulse move downward. So it is exactly what we are getting. So that is why we had a bearish move yesterday. We also had a bearish move today. We'll very much likely have a bearish move tomorrow again. Now to actually better analyze it, let's scroll down to the daily time frame. So this was actually the previous lows, right? This was the lows, right? Then price actually gave us that pullback level. Now we are actually on a bearish move. If you have to see it, impulse move here, a correction was made. Reason why we had a bearish move yesterday and also a bearish move today. Today too would actually be having this bearish move to this level again. So we are predicting that once this price comes to this our low, we still have at least close to about 30 pips for it to hit our lows. Then we should be expecting a little bit of a pullback area. After the pullback area, then we'll be expecting a drop. So very much likely again, the next day our daily time frame says we would actually be closing bearish also. So reason why we closed bearish yesterday, we closed bearish today. So on the 2022 and about 2022, which is 22 of September, we should actually be going bearish. Once the price comes to this our lowest point area here, we get a pullback, then we actually get another drop again. So to actually enter this trade, right, this will actually be to enter this trade, we would roll down to the 4-hour time frame. 4-hour time frame will be the time frame to actually place this trade. So basically, this is the low here. We actually alight some key level on the 4-hour time frame. So basically, if you notice something, you see that on this 4-hour time frame, once price actually comes to this level, right, we tend to see bounce up. See it this level, right? See it. It actually plays out in all this level. So it actually came to all this level, then it bounces up. Now it has dropped to this same level again. What are we expecting again? A bounce up. Reason why I said on this daily time frame, once we get to this our lowest lowest level on Euro USD, we would be getting a pullback. After the pullback, then we would be having a drop again. So that is a confirmation we will be going bearish. But before we actually get the bearish move, we would actually have a pullback. So basically, see it this way: an impulse move, a correction, and then another impulse move here, right? After the impulse move to the lowest area on the Euro USD, then we should actually get a correction. After the correction is being made, then we should get a draw. So basically, to place this trade, we will roll down to the 4-hour time frame we once talked about and alight some key level at this area here. We see that this our Euro USD on the 4-hour time frame has actually been rejecting at this level. So it is back on this key level. So let's see it again. If it will actually drop a little bit, then we'll rise up again to take out this high. So basically, we are seeing from here to up, that is about close to 100 pips by the way. So very much likely we would have here an 100 pips bullish move as a pullback level. After it, then a drop again. You can also see it this way. we might very much likely have this impulse move here, a correction here. There is an impulse move, right? So basically price range within this area here, which was once the support and resistance area. We can take it as support and resistance area for the 4-hour time frame. Now the price has broken below the support area. We all know what movement we'll be expecting next. A pullback to take this test this support area. So once the price give us a pullback to test the support area, right, we will be getting another drop again. So another confirmation, EURUSD will actually give us a pullback, which will actually be bullish move. Then a drop would happen on this EURUSD.